Hello, good afternoon, collective. It's me, Candy Kelly, and welcome to Tarot with Candy. I like to say welcome to all the new people who may be watching my channel for the first time. And I also want to say welcome to the people who are returning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everything is going okay with you all, whatever your endeavors are, with your health, your family, your church, your community. I like to wish you the best of plans for that, okay? Some type of good energy sent your way is what I'm trying to say. I know I'm stumbling and mumbling over my words, but you get the picture. All right, so let's go ahead and flip some cards and see what the reading is for today. And I'm going to use this Tarot Your Way deck. I call this deck here my people deck because more people cards come out of here than any other deck. When you're a tarot reader, you have many decks, okay? Or many of us do, at least I do, okay? And I feel that certain decks of mine do have a vibe. Like there's one that's like a love deck. You know what I mean? You're not getting nothing out of there but some type of love read, This one in particular is more like a court card deck, if you will, because it shows more people. I don't know why I was drawn to this. I did flip with these cards last night. I made a couple of videos and now I'm back again. And I just sitting there staring at the card, the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, all these cards coming out, the people cards, like I said. It's like, well, I got something else to say. So I'm back up here making another video today, okay? And I just want to give acknowledgement to one of my mom's pieces here. I'm wearing that today. I totally ran across this, but my mom had so many one-of-a-kind pieces of jewelry that whenever I do, I like to go ahead and wear it. It makes me feel energized and close to her. And so I'll be wearing this today in this video. All right, so we got our sage going here. We're going to call in our appropriate protection. So we're going to call on the Most High for permission to do this in the first place. And we're going to call on Archangel Michael so he can protect us as we, tarot through the underworld. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to put on my glasses real quick so we can see the message loud and clear. Give this a good shuffle and see what's going on. Okay, Spirit, we'll do that one more time because I didn't feel complete. And I feel like I do get a better reading. Yeah, they're starting to get all wonky like. They need a break. These are my thinnest cards ever. Look at that. All right, sorry guys. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, with further ado, let's get into the video. There we are. All right. There we are. Okay. All right, Spirit. After that kerfuffle, message out here is going to be the Ten of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some type of painful ending here. Somebody got betrayed, possibly. Whatever it was a painful ending. And there is some type of instability here in finances with the Two of Pentacles, or this person is on rocky ground. Okay, it could be due to a painful ending, but these are not the best cards in the tarot. Okay, so there's definitely some type of strife and upheaval here, as well as pain with the Ten of Swords in the upright. Okay, so what's going on with that? It's a King of Cups here as well. So we have a divine masculine who has a lot of love, who leads with his heart. Okay, this could have happened to him. He could have had a painful ending and it left him instability in the material world, whether that be in finances or his home life, or, some situation is rocky. Why is that, Spirit? What's up with this King? We have a Six of Cups. So again, this man had a lot of love. He's thinking about memories from the past, where there was unconditional love. It could be memories from the past, or even his childhood, or even his children. This could affect them as well. Okay, but there's a lot of love here with the Six of Cups from a King of Cups. All right, what else is going on? This Nine of Cups. Someone here is very happy though. Okay, they have a lot of love and they're very happy despite a painful ending and some type of turbulence with the Two of Pentacles. What else is going on? We have a Emperor as well. I told you these are my people cards. This deck is my people cards. So again, divine masculine who's leading the way. He's taking charge and he's leading the way. It could be the same person. This emperor could have a lot of love in his heart for his children as a king of cups. And there's some type of stability here. But with the emperor showing up and the nine of cups, there's happiness here as well. He's going to make it right. Okay, that's what the emperor do. You know, they show up and they lead the way so that everybody else can be okay. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of energy this is. You would probably say this is like my pastor, right? Or my granddaddy. You know, somebody like that's in a leadership position that can actually do that. Even a father figure, you know. But we do know that it's a male energy, okay, around the situation, this painful ending. Let's try to get more on that. What happened with the Ten of Swords? It was a group of people involved. They appear to be celebrating, but, you know, with this three, it could have been the Three of Cups situation. You know, there's some type of painful ending here with this group for this emperor, possibly, okay? What is this Three of Cups, Spirit? What is this? It's a tower. Yeah, it was a tower and it resulted in a painful ending. Somebody got stabbed in the back, betrayed. It is the Three of Cups. What's going on with the tower? Because the world here, something is ended. Its cycle has completed with the World card. Yeah, this is over. This is whatever it was, it's over. It created a tower, which probably kind of rippled back with this Two of Pentacles because there is some turbulence here due to this blow up, right? Okay, so that's why that's there. But we still have a divine masculine in the upright. So what's going on with this, Spirit? Can we just get one for the Two of Cups, please? I mean, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody has inspiration here, though. Okay, somebody's moving kind of fast here. Maybe they need to slow down a little bit. They're moving a little fast here, and you know they're on turbulent ground. But there's an energy that wants to move fast here. Okay, it is a Knight of Wands. That's an action card. Somebody's taking action here against this situation. And again, like I said, whenever the Emperor shows up, you know, somebody's in the lead. Okay, he's going to make it right. He's going to quiet everybody to sit down and listen to the real daddy, okay? To the real leader, okay? Because, again, that's good for everybody. Not just because he want to be bossy and throw his weight around. It's not about that. He does that so everybody can survive. You understand? That's why I said it's like a pastor energy, like a dad or granddad, you know, a leader of a company, this type of stuff. That's the energy of the Emperor. Okay, what else is going on here? Somebody is in a hangman position, though. They can't do anything. They have to sit here and watch this painful ending and watch this tower crumble because something's over. Left them in the stagnation of the hangman energy. What else, Spirit? And the Four of Cups. They're stuck and they're upset and they're sad. Okay, so that's an energy over here as well. I'm going to try to find out who that is. Can we get one more for this tower? The hangman and the Four of Cups, Spirit. What's this all about? And the Ace of Wands. There's some type of new inspiration that someone has. Some type of blessing. And this person is upset about it. It was a painful ending. Obviously, they didn't get it. There was a group involved, but the cycle completed. And the Hierophant is on the bottom of the deck. So this is some type of acceptance, maybe even a marriage to a King of Pentacles, okay? This could be this Emperor energy as well, or this could be a whole other person here. So we'd have two masculine in the upright. Oh, and the King of Wands. Okay, so wow, this is too many people. So there's definitely more people around here, okay? So you're talking an Emperor, King of Cups, a King of Pentacles, as well as a King of Wands, okay? And Lovers. So there is some type of connection or partnership around these men, okay, for someone here. There's some type of joining unionship. And again, this means marriage, okay? So out of our three gentlemen here, we know at least one or two of them is married to someone else, okay? And they're in the upright, which means they're good to go. Okay, but if you want to kick the scenario, there could have been a Three of Cups here. So in other words, somebody could have had an affair on the side. They ended it It's over. The cycle completed, creating the Tower, and left this person in the Hangman, the Four of Cups, and there is some type of Ace of Wands, some type of blessing here, though, and inspiration, whether it's for this person or someone else, but it is here, which could be why the breakup happened in the first place. You know what I mean? They were just done. It was over. They want to follow their spark. They want to, go with their inspiration, and it's not here. It's elsewhere. There's some kind of justice here, though. So something was being made fair or will be made fair with the Justice card. What else, Spirit? Why is the Justice here? What's this all about? Who are these people? Somebody has a broken heart. Once again, a third-party situation. Painful ending. There's a Queen of Cups, okay? So we have a Divine Feminine who's in the upright and something's being made fair with her. She's right here with the King of Cups. Maybe this King of Cups decided to stay in his lane. She came up as Justice. Whatever he did was fair to her. And I'm not going to say that his affair over here didn't cause turbulence, because it did. It did. It caused some kind of turbulence, but he realized his happiness is here with his children and his wife. Okay, that's what it's leaning in, this Justice for this Queen of Cups. It's the right thing to do. And you have a Knight of Wands, so he's rushing in to do that with his Emperor energy. So he's got to make it fair. But again, this person got laid out. It hurt somebody else for him to do that, but he had to. And there's other people involved. So right now we definitely have a couple, and that's the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Who are these other people, Spirit? Oh. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, trying to make something fair. He got no choice. He's doing the right thing. There's justice out here. What else, Spirit? What else you want us to see? Yeah, Two of Cups. He's going to commit right here. He can keep his ass at home and keep his, in his pants, okay? He's going to stay right here. What else, Spirit? What else you want us to show us about this? It's going to be a burden for someone, though. A hell of a fucking push and a hell of a burden that he created when he cheated. All right? But he's willing to do the work because he is on his feet. He's got that Knight of Wands energy. He's going to make it right. What else you want to show us, Spirit? What else? Somebody here wants to take a leap of faith, and it could be a King of Wands, okay? He's feeling lucky. This could be his spark of inspiration that we saw. But somebody wants to say, hey, I'm done. Look, things got to change in my life. I don't care if you're with me or not. I love and, wish all of y'all the best. But, hey, I got to do what I got to do. And if that means take a leap of faith, then that's what I'm going to do. And he has the inspiration to do it. This is throwing caution to the wind, but it's also trusting in the universe that you're going to land on your feet. And you are, because it's in the upright. You see what I'm saying? And so is he. And don't get me started on the King of Wands, because, he's made of fire. This man has a lot of inspiration. He could be a motivational speaker. He could be a counselor. He's someone that could give good counsel as well. So far as pursuing like entrepreneurships, some people say like he would take like that pie in the sky dream, right, and fantasy, and make it real. That's what the King of Wands does. And he doesn't really care if you're on his side or not, if people help him or not. It's what he's going to do. Okay? So he's here. A lot of people in here, but I call this my court card deck. I told you guys, more people cards come out of this than any other situation that's going on. But that's his energy right now. So this King of Wands wants to take a leap of faith. What's this about, Spirit? What's this about, this King of Wands? Somebody wants to hold him back, though. They want to hold on to his money or hold on to their money or hold him back. And they're holding on tight, not budging one iota. But again, he's taking a leap of faith. Nobody's going to stop him. He just bulldozed right over that. Okay. Oh, yep. They want to hold him back and they want to fight about it. Right? With the Five of Wands. But he's moving out of a drama. Okay. Six of Swords. He's gone with his leap of faith. They're trying to create some type of illusion. But that's not where he's at. Or muddy up his choices. Or cloud his choices. Or make something seem like an option. But it's not going to happen because he's got the love offer. Now, these are all the cards that flipped off, and he wants to give that to someone who we don't know. But it's probably a Queen of Wands, right? Because she would be his match, right? Let's get one more for the King of Wands taking a leap of faith. We have a King of Pentacles. Maybe it's a same gender situation here. And I'm not going to really say that though. But I do want you to know that tarot is gender neutral. So flip the script as you need to, okay? But we do have a King of Pentacles here who's watching all of this. Could be the best man, could be the best friend, could be the buddy, okay? But he's around this situation as well. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Pentacles, so here his match. So yeah, this is his match, okay? So together, and they are around the King of Wands. Maybe the King of Wands could be a son, because this is a couple. This is the ma and pa of the tarot, okay? So you could have this couple around this young man who wants to make a love offer. He's leaving some type of drama behind. He's already did the work with the Hermit. He's looked inside. He's went inside and looked for answers. He's figured it out. Somebody's going to be out in the cold because of that. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles, they want to hold him back with the Four of Pentacles. They want to fight about this with the Five of Wands. They want to create illusion with the Seven of Cups. But he's got a Fool in the upright. So he's taking a leap of faith, and this person could be out in the cold. All right, they're taking a loss in their finances. And here's the Moon, so they might want to try to hide that, or try to create some type of fog over his decision. But he looks to be pretty clear, because you know, with this Knight of Pentacles, that is a long-term commitment. Nobody does that lightly. Okay, this man has thought about this situation, and he knows which way he wants to go. That's why you have the Hermit card here. He's already thought about it a long time. That takes strength and faith, okay? For you to get to a Knight of Pentacles, these cards have depth behind them. And when they show up, you need to read them as such, or you don't do justice in the situation that you're trying to portray. But it's all here. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, with the Seven of Cups, they want to try to create some type of illusion around that, right? Because you have the Moon card here, okay? So that's that. Let's move these to the side and see what else is coming out. What's the next story, Spirit? Or what else do you want to show us? Because I'm flipping cards and I'm trying to read the message, though. What's this? Four of Swords. Somebody is laid out somewhere. They're thinking about their options, their future, their choices, decisions that need to be made. And they're taking a long time to do this. They're probably asking for counsel, you know, prayer, you know, self-praying. You know, you're taking that time to reevaluate your thoughts. You laid out with the Four of Swords, okay? Cool. Why? What's this about, Spirit? There's Four of Swords here. Yeah, taking time to think about it with the Hermit. This person is going deep. All right, whatever this decision that has to be made or whatever needs to be done, it's not being done lightly. This takes a lot of strength and time. What's this? Yeah, strength. It's taking a lot of strength out of this person and time. Why? What's the Spirit? It's about an offer, an opportunity. This could be in business. This could require a move with a promotion. It's something here where it's just not like, oh, okay, I'm just going to get a raise on my job. Or, you know, since it's a page, it's something tangible in that realm. You know, like a job offer, or it's small, but it's still some type of commitment or honor or opportunity that's good. Now, we know that. So if that's the case, and it is, it's taken this person a long time to come to a conclusion about that, which means it's bigger than this, right? The opportunity is there, but it could require something bigger, like a move to another state. You know, it's something where they have to go deep and consider all, you know, okay? So it's about an opportunity, and they need a lot of strength for that. It's going to break up a home. See, I told you this was deep. The Four of Wands in the reverse is a spoiled party, a divorce, a foreclosure, a move that no one wants. It's something that's, you know, spoiling otherwise a great celebration, right? And that's why he's taking a long time to make that decision. Who is the Spirit? And thank you. Has something to do with a couple. Yeah. Or a contract. because it's the Lover card, okay? This could be a contract, actually, guys. Yeah, some type of contract. He's got to think hard about it. It's going to create some type of unsettledness, unhappiness, but there is opportunity there. And somebody here is in charge with the Chariot. This is a go. It's a yes. But it's going to create some type of obstacle with the Four Wands. And like I said, it could be simply a move. You know, they don't want to give up their home. When they purchased this home, it was great for the kids. They loved everything about the garden. But this opportunity is too good to pass up. So it's flipped, and they're a little bit upset about that. But it is a go, okay? So this person probably will accept this opportunity and accept this move. All right. What's next, Spirit? Thank you. Can we get one more? Let's do one more, guys. Some type of temperance over a blessing and love with the Ace of Cups. Now, this is just divine, isn't it? You got your temperance card here. So somebody's practicing the middle way. They got good balance, good energy. Then you have a blessing from Spirit. There's something in the flow for you. Has to do with love. Probably new love. Like a baby being born, or a new relationship, or, you know, just something you love being birthed and given passion and being birthed. It's beautiful. These two cards are really beautiful. Wow. A lot of beauty around that. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups and the Temperance card. What is this, Spirit? Thank you. Somebody's rushing in, though. Somebody's moving really fast. Whose ever passion this is, they are in it to win it. They're ready to fight for it. They'll fight you for it. They're going to stand their ground, okay? And they're moving forward. So that's a sword. I'd get out the way. What else, Spirit? What else about this? Yeah. It's an 8 of Wands, so they're falling in love. And it's moving fast. These are the two fastest moving cards in the deck, okay? But since they're moving so fast, somebody's going to be left out in the cold. The 5 of Pentacles, they're taking a loss due to it, okay? Why is that, Spirit? Why is somebody taking a loss over something so beautiful? What is this? Yeah, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is sheer regret, sadness, loss. You know, even with the Pentacles, it could be financial. And then the Cups, it could be emotional. Almost like a bad breakup. Or, you know, something devastating in the family type of stuff, you know, and, you know, it's hardship here, but also you have your Ace of Cups and your Temperance. I mean, you cannot mess with that. And for these cards to show up, maybe it was somebody who wasn't doing right, because all these cards over here is good. You know, like I said, this could even be like a blessing from Spirit, honestly. With the King of Swords. Or he can represent Archangel Michael, you know, but for this person, he's not messing around. And since he is a King of Swords, this person is very intelligent, okay? When he got into the mood that he's in and things fell by the wayside, it was not by his doing. These people probably were doing wrong, or this person was already in some kind of catastrophe, all right? He didn't do it. You know, the King of Swords, he's going to stand on his word. If he say it, he's going to do it. He's going to show up. You can depend on him. I don't know if you know somebody like this in your life or not. It takes to resonate and leave the rest. But yeah, you can depend on the King of Swords. He's showing up and showing out. Okay? That's his energy. With this 5 of Cups and this 5 of Pentacles, I feel sorry for this person, but they're not going to get one past him, because with the Sun card popping out like that, he's happy. With all this love and joy that's in his life, it's moving fast. And it's being seen with the Sun card. And somebody is sad about that. Somebody is taking a loss because this man is sticking to his mindset, or whatever he's made up his mind. He's got a blessing. Obviously, he's been doing the right thing to have this blessing, and he's practicing, you know, temperance here. He's balancing his emotions, even though things around him is moving fast, because you do have the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, so it's moving fast, this situation, you know, but he's just balanced. Why? Because, you know, he's a king, first of all. You know, he's got these emotions in check. But everyone can see, you know, things are working out for this man. No, he's happy. There's some type of new involvement here with him. Oh, and he's standing his ground. He's protecting himself, or he's spiritually protected. Either way, he's standing his ground. Like I said, he's a King of Swords. What else about this Five of Cups? This person is stagnated, on the fence, don't want to, they're in denial about their situation. They're having a hard time here. Okay? They're having a hard time scrambling here, okay? They're in denial. They don't want to see that or admit it, which is probably why they're in the situation they're in, because, you know, the swords deal with our intellect, our mind. So if this person was to take off the blinds and look at their situation, maybe they can do better for themselves. They want to stay in this situation. For some reason, with this King of Swords, they want to be seen. They want this man to slow down, for one thing, because he's moving real fast, what his situation is. He's a master manifester, but he's got this magician energy under the deck. So it's going to pop off the way he wants. The Queen of Wands could be involved as well. And she's in the upright. She could be a friend, a family member. There's a Queen of Swords around him. This could be the love interest, because again, we're talking about the King of Swords. Now she shows up. Come on. That's his match. The celebration with the Six of Wands. Okay? And somebody's stuck. They're stuck because, again, they have on these blinders against the situation here. If she takes off those blinds and, you know, anyway, I'm not going to go into all that. Yeah, that person's stuck. But there's a happy home here, okay, with this 10 Cups, with this King of Swords, with the Sun card, and this Queen of Wands, and they're moving pretty fast. The match to him is the Queen of Swords, right? So it's a happy home for them, not the Queen of Wands. I know I said that, but I'm sorry. And since their suit is the swords, then you know you're dealing with two intelligent people. So it's not by happenstance that, oh, they're so lucky. No, these are people who've made right decisions. These are people who looked out into, planned something, stuck to it, and now walking that road. Okay, that's what that is. You know, yeah, sure, you could say there's a blessing there. Well, I guess it would be if you're doing the right thing. If you're doing the right thing, yeah, God might bless you. Imagine that, right? Okay, so, but there's still someone around this that don't want to accept that because they're left in the cold. And, but again, with the Two of Swords, and we did see the Eight of Swords is by their own making. So let's let that die. Come on, let's move on. Enough of that. What else? What else we need to see, Spirit? And thank you. What else? Oh, we have a Queen of Swords. So, again, we have a divine feminine energy who's very intelligent. She's standing on something here. And she's not having it. Whatever's going down, she's going to make her decision based on the facts. She's not worried about your emotions. She's not worried about her emotions. She's going to do the right thing morally. Okay? Just like her husband, the King of Swords, she's that way as well. Okay? She's here. Why? Why don't you come back out? What you want to say? Three of Pentacles. We have three people here coming together to get something done. They're on the same page. There's some type of work being done here. What is this about? This Queen, that Swords, Three of Pentacles. They want to end something though. Okay, like I said, they're all on the same page. They want to put something to an end. For this Queen of Swords, what's this about, Spirit? What's this Death card? It's Three of Pentacles. What's this mean? Thank you. Yeah, a wedding. Okay, a marriage. Acceptance. Something about this Queen of Swords, of what she's standing on, is right here with the Hierophant. Okay, why? What is this about, Spirit? Thank you. Somebody's obsessed, but they need to rethink their plan with the Seven of Pentacles about ending something here, or something did end, but now this person is stuck reaping what they sown, or actually they're just trying to rethink something here. This group. The Three of Pentacles group, the Seven of Pentacles group, ending something, and we're obsessed with it or stuck to it. This double energy around this Queen of Swords. And it's funny how the devil comes out and the Hierophant represent God and represent, it's funny. Okay, but I'm just saying. They both came out in this situation. So there's some obsession around doing the right thing. They want to see the light of God. They want to see it. What is the Spirit? Master Manifestor, though, yeah. Gonna make it happen no matter what. It's in your favor, Queen of Swords. You go ahead. You're carrying that star energy. That's what you're doing. You're lighting the way. You're like a beacon in the night with the Hierophant. There's acceptance here. There's leadership. You're Queen of Swords. You're leading with your intelligent. You're a Master Manifestor and the Magician energy here. And you're a star. So you are divinely guided. Again, this is air. This is intelligence, okay? Aquarius, okay? It's higher than self, you know, but it is the mind with the swords. But somebody wants to fight about that. I mean, they want to win at all costs against you being seen as the star energy, you being blessed, you being accepted, okay? You having this Master Manifestor energy about you, and you're smart. They don't like that. They want to put an end to that with this devil and this obsession card. This devil and this death card. Because somebody loves you here, though, or somebody wants to make an offer to you with this love offer. Now the cup's coming towards you. High Priestess. You're viewed like that. People may even look at you as being intuitive because you have a High Priestess energy. I can't say much more about you. You're probably even spiritual. Because at this point, we have the Hierophant out here, the star energy, High Priestess, and the Master Manifestor Magician card. You go. This woman is beautiful. And whose ever counterpart she is, I guess to the King of Swords, though, to be honest with you, because that would be the other couple of the deck, right? This would be our lawyers of the deck, our higher elite educators is what you're talking about when you look at the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, because that's their suit. It's intelligence and good choices. And you could be intuitive, which is why you get guided the right way with the High Priestess card. And you exude Empress energy. There's nothing else to say about you. You're in the highest of high. You're an Empress. Wow. Well, that's why they want to fight. The whole group came together to try to bring you down. But it won't go happen. And it's not going to happen. Wow. What else, Spirit? We'll do one more, guys. The love offer's back. This person is intending. His heart's in it. He's patiently going towards to give his heart and his feelings to another. This is the Knight of Cups. Okay? This is our prince, so to speak. And he has all his love in that cup. And his horse is moving slow because he doesn't want to disrupt anything. He wants to be sure and sure-footed as he makes his offer. Okay? So that's that hero energy also, you know. Kind of. Well, I believe like the Knight of Swords is really my hero energy because he's not messing around. I mean, he's ready for battle and he has a sword. I mean, you know, you're getting out of the way. The Knight of Cups is the same way because he's going to defend his emotions. He's a little soft, but you know, hey, he's going to stand up for it because he's a knight and he's going to take action. That's what they do. So we have this Divine Masculine here. He could be a young person too because it's a knight. Or young in love, a new relationship. But anyway, what's going on with that, Spirit? What's going on with the Knight of Cups here? Ooh, Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth. So his family could be involved. There's Ma, Pa, Grandpa. Okay. You can have a lot of love on offer towards his family. There's a lot of abundance here with this knight. So whoever's getting that love offer, he comes with security, family, money, stability. Okay? That's what that knight comes with. There's judgment out here, though. Somebody has to tone or take responsibility, accountability around this situation here. Why is that, Spirit? Why did the Judgment card come out? What's that about? Somebody's walking away. Okay. Somebody's walking away from this situation here. Why? Eight of Cups. This person is sneaky, manipulative, and the Knight of Wands could be, the Knight of Cups could be walking away from this person. There's some type of judgment for the shit they did. Okay? This person did something. That's a thief. Okay? This is a manipulative saboteur. Okay? Chaos. And an otherwise peaceful existence. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's out here trying to fuck something up. And somebody's walking away from this person, though. There's some kind of karma or judgment here. Somebody don't want to be a part of it. It ain't theirs. But they're getting away from this person. Why is that, Spirit? The celebration is coming. They want to be not with this person. There's some type of celebration around this Knight of Cups. Good news. What else is this, Spirit? What are you trying to show us? Yeah, the love offer. Page of Cups. Good news. What else? Somebody's stuck. They're stuck in the bullshit that they put out with the Seven of Swords. Whatever type of manipulation, lies, or whatever they stole, whatever they did, they gotta have judgment for it. They're stuck in that. And somebody's leaving. Well, Spirit. We have a Nine of Pentacles. That's who the love offer is going to. This person comes from money, too. It's in the Pentacles. This is an independent feminine energy. With the Nine of Pentacles, she could be a business owner, but she's no stranger to money and how to handle it. And he comes from money. His family is abundant here. That's who the love offer is going to from that Knight of Cups. Again, this could be a young couple. Don't have to be, but they could be young. Somebody fears this person walking away and them being stuck with the shit they did. Okay, they're scared. Okay. They're stuck. They're stuck with what they did. The lying, cheating. They're stuck in that. And there's judgment here. Okay, somebody's got to pay the piper. And it ain't gonna be this person. He said, I'm out of here. It ain't my karma. Shit. Later. Right? Yeah. Somebody's stuck. Eight of Pentacles. So somebody's diligent. They put in the work back. We're back in the Pentacles money. We're right back at it. So somebody's been paying attention to detail. They put in the work, and now it's time to pay off with this love offer, this celebration, with this beautiful, independent, feminine energy who has her own money. He come from money. They work hard and grind and make money. Dang. They're on the ball. It's going to create a happy home when they marry. 10 Cups. Wow. That's a beautiful, loving, caring home. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, so I guess they're going to have good luck as well. Why? Probably because they're doing the right thing. Okay? And somebody here is just... whatever they're trying to do against that situation failed, and they're stuck in their own drama. Oh, well. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I hope you enjoy your day, though. Peace.